make me nervous.
Why?
Because I'm talking to people that aren't really there, and it's a little weird in general to do by myself, let alone with... Hey ladies, it's Tuesday, and I just want to say thank you everyone for the congratulations on graduating. Rachel, I like how you said that. Graduation is scary because, yes, very much so. Right now I'm just working at the moment, kind of trying not to be scared. But I'm glad you're graduating in August. That'll be very exciting. And I just think you're the cutest nerd ever. And I want to know what you thought of Pirates of the Caribbean, because I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews from friends. And Marissa, I think you working at Cinnabon is a lot better than me working where I'm at, because I think you come away smelling a lot better than I do at the end of the day. Daniela, I love that you couldn't help but start writing your second book. I agree with Anna. If you start writing and you just can't help it, just go with it, because you never know when that inspiration is going to stop. And I would just completely write it out, as dirty as that sounds. My favorite homemade dish, you asked me, and I have to say it's when I go home and Mom makes biscuits and gravy, because I absolutely love her biscuits and gravy. Anna, I loved your cootie catcher, and I love that you challenged Marissa to do the cootie catcher, and that scene was completely awesome. Anna, I think I know your secret. No one else has guessed, and Danielle hasn't guessed yet. And let's see, there was the book, and then I mentioned that you were looking kind of worn and tired and whatnot, and I think you're pregnant. You guys have been talking about Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'm thinking about participating. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really looked into it. I'm not sure what all it entails, but I'd like to get some more information. As for what I'm reading and writing, we've got my first book. My friend has had it, and he's made notes and stuff, and he's going to get me the copy of it. So I'm going to try to work on actually finishing that. And you guys might remember my zombie diaries things. I'm going to try to pick that back up. And then my boyfriend is going to start writing like a reply. Is that what it is?
Corollary.
Like a reply back kind of a thing. So we're going to kind of almost end up joint writing like a little novella zombie diary things. I need to do my punishment. And so I'm going to read my nano novel. Didn't really have a whole lot of sexiness in it, but there was a very steamy moment that I've never really written anything quite like this, and I have my one friend, and most of her book is very intense sex scenes, and I don't know how she does it. I'm not good at it at all, but I kind of like where mine was at. And this is kind of towards the end, and there's Rachel kind of knows the characters a little bit because she read my first chapter, but we have Mel, who's a psychic, and then Char, who's an empath, and they just got done with this big battle, and so they're kind of cleaning up and taking a shower and everything like that. And it's kind of like conclusion and ending everything down a little bit. And so they just got out of the shower, and they're standing around in towels, and so I'm going to read that. You know, for being a psychic, you're kind of dense. Char turned to Mel and looked at her in the face. Char gingerly took a strand of Mel's wet hair and played with it between her fingers before tucking it ever so gently behind her ear. Mel looked up at her, kind of confused, but still not uncomfortable. Whatever sort of feeling that Char was having was seeping into Mel, and she started to feel a little woozy. Char then leaned down ever so lightly, brushed her lips on Mel's. It was the softest touch, and so warm. She felt Char's hot tongue brush against her lower lip very briefly before she pulled away. Not before it had Mel's heart fluttering. Char stood there, her eyes searching, Mel's for something. Mel grasped at words, but she wasn't sure which ones to grab. And that was the most intense scene that I had in my nano novel, and I haven't edited it or really read any of it. So my word of the day is palpable. You have to come up with a theme song for the Writer Girls. You have to like come up with a little tune theme song. For Marissa. Alright ladies, I'm glad to be back, and everything's a whole lot better, and I will see you all next week, and Rachel, I will see you tomorrow.